The topic of today lecture is community and spiritual growth. And I'm here to tell you as a priest that there is power in group. Igwebike. Yes. And if you pay attention, you will understand the power of group. Whatever that is not possible as individuals, believe in me, it's very possible as a group, both spiritual and physical. Yes. That is why it's been said in the Bible that whenever you people are two, three, or more, that He is in the midst. What Igbo adage says, and I quote, na ọ bụrụ na agbakọ agbakọ kwanye nwa nwa n'onunu na ọ dị awa n'afa. Meaning, whatever that is agreed as a group is binding. The same way with all these customary traditional rites. Whatever a town, the elders came together and proclaimed that from today, so thing can never be done this way. That if you do it this way, let the person be anathema. It come to pass. If they pronounce that so thing is abomination on their land, and they hit the offer on the ground, in agreement, it become law, both for man and spirits. The same way, even in the law, secular law of Nigeria, once the National Assembly representing groups, political states, and they pronounce it, pass it into law, it become a law, it become binding for you that is knowledgeable and you that is not knowledgeable. All this is we look at how it affects the spiritual growth and the community at large. All this is what we look into. But before we dive into today's lecture, don't forget that we are in the month of March, the third month. Our group ritual for the month is still ongoing. You can join us anywhere you are all over the world. Yes. This morning I have gone to the temple to make declaration upon the lives of those that join us. Friends of the temple, children of the temple, members of Eze-Ana Restoration Evangelical Mission and Consecrated Group. The last day of the month we visit the rivers to pray. Come back to the temple to offer sacrifices to entities of powers. Now let's proceed. I'm here to tell you and speak to you on the topic community and spiritual growth. I'm here to tell you that every community that works together grows together. Some people keep on blaming government, but I'm here to tell you that the bad governance we have in this country is a product of community. If our community long for quality leadership, honest people to represent us in government, the community must be a community where high moral values strive. Yes, because bad government is a reflection of bad society and bad community. And I can tell you there is power if a community can work in union, as a union, in group. There's so much benefit. I will give you instances. You see broom as a unit is a broom. But if you begin to decide to break the broom as a unit, it's impossible. But if you decide to pick them one by one, it's very possible to break all of them. The let mother reason. As a group, we can be destroyed. We can never be destroyed by anybody. Yes. But if we remain everybody to your tent, O Israel, it's very easy to destroy all of us. So, I'm encouraging groups to always see the importance of working in group for the betterment of the growth of their community. There are so many benefits. I will give you another example. Another example is, you see, if you get a bad note, 500 naira as a note or 1,000 naira as a note, you take it to a woman selling closer to a big shop that are selling some stuff. go there, they might reject that 1,000 naira and or 500 naira note. But believe in me, the same note, take it, put it in a bundle, or if 500, put it in a 500 naira bundle, 50,000. Go to the same shop. They can count it and see that bad note, and they will overlook it because you bought it as a group, you presented it as a group. There are some certain things you want to go and buy, even tomatoes. You see some that is not good, but for the fact they are buying a bulk, you look over it. The same ways, if we are praying as a community, even some of us are imperfect, but Chukwu will use because of those ones that are perfect and overlook others. I also give another example. The importance of when people are 2, 3 or more, the benefits. Do you know that somebody might have wronged you in one way or the other? And the person will understand very well that if he comes to you to apologize, he might say, I have forgiven you, but nothing again, or you cannot forgive. But by the time the person comes with 2 or 3 people that are dear to you and plead, maybe somebody have already made a personal non grata. Never you in your miserable life enter my compound. But for the fact that the person came with people, 2 or 3 or more people, to plead for mercy, you can see that, oh, he might be angry, but you say, if not because of those people that came with you, you would have done 1 or 2. Can you see now the power of group? So I can tell you that any community that actually want to excel should pay attention to the well-being of that community. It pays even what that is not possible. I've told you even the type of prayer. Let me tell you, group prayer, the importance of it is this. If people are praying what we call chain prayers or group prayers, as case may be, you know that they are the highest person that is so perfect, that highest person with the highest vibration there. When they are praying, their supplication, all of them will be on the same pedestal of the highest person that is so perfect. That is how it works in spirit. Yes. So the same way is that when like multiple people came in together and decided to offer sacrifice with a ram, they contributed money together and offered that sacrifice. In the spiritual realm, each and every one of them have contributed ram. Are you following? Now let me tell you how these are done in the spirit. Now some people, I know some people, some speakers on social media, then keep blaming government for the failure of the whole system in Nigeria. But I can tell you, for me, I believe that the moral system has failed us from community level, from family level, because people in governance are products of the community. Even in families, do you know that our society is in so much decay because families has failed? Most families, the moral value is no longer preached. The moral value is no longer valued. That's why iniquities is on the rise from the families. You see families where sisters are being molested by their brothers, by their cousins, by their nephews. You see gay child, you see even a little boy being molested by their close relatives. There is distortion in the marriage and the family values. Hatred, envy, and jealousy is the order of the day in the families. Don't you know that families are, if families are good, society will be good, community will be good, because people that made that community comes from different families. Bet me. That's why some people are blaming government for bad leadership and whatever, not providing social amenities in Nigeria. and Africa in general. But I keep saying no. That people we should blame whatever that caused moral negligence. Because it's moral if you know that this law, that once you do the wrong thing, that nature has a way of punishing you, will not be. Let me use myself as an example. Do you know why I will not do evil? I will not do evil not because somebody is seeing me, not because the law is there. I will not do evil because I have conscience. The moral value will not even allow me to do evil, whether anybody is seeing me or not. So that moral value becomes a checkmate, a guide to me. And if we individuals begin to think that way, you always know the right thing to do, whether anybody sees you or not, because you know that supernatural forces are seeing you. Yes. So the problem of this country is that moral value is so down. You know that the same constitution we had in 1960s is almost the same constitution we have now with little amendments. But I can tell you that some of the leaders of yesteryears lived moral life. Do you know that some work in government during the colonization era and the independent era, some of them did not make themselves rich. They live good moral life without embezzlement. I know one of the first minister of aviation in the person of Mbazurika Amechi. He is not worthy, he's just average person. But somebody will be minister in this dispensation or current administration. The person will be so rich after being just a minister for a few years because of embezzlement and corruption. But I can tell you that those people, it's not that there is no opportunity for them to steal, but morally they will not, because they are not trained that way from family. From family, they are trained that you should not take what is not yours. I remember when I was in primary school, let me give you that example. You dare not come home with another pencil that is not bought, or big that is not bought by my parents. They will beat the hell out of you. They can even pepper you, pepper your manhood. Hello? I can tell you that the more, if you come back home, they will search your bag. This sharpener is not the one I bought for you. He said, hey, take it back tomorrow. If I see it tomorrow, you will be dealt with. You see the moral value from home, then the child has been taught not to take what is not his or hers. But nowadays, everything has fell from the family. Children can go to school and steal some of another student. So for him, it becomes normal that he can actually go and take what is not yours. You can see that the moral value of that child is damaged. Now, the same child will go to the society and the community. You will see what is not belong to him, he steal it. It becomes norms. Such a person is from the community, and that a person will still be elected as governor or elected as a political. You go there and steal money that is meant for public. You say the moral value. Now people are blaming government. Which government are you blaming? Are you blaming people holding office or position today that are corrupt already? That will always make law that will favor them, that will make laws that will make them to keep enriching themselves. Imagine in this country where a politician, a commissioner, a minister will be taking millions of naira monthly, not considering other avenue of enriching themselves. So are you now expecting them to make law that will not favor them? Then that is the corruption. Until we erect our society become highly moral, have highly moral value, that day you will now see people that will be in government to serve. You will now see people that will go to government and amend the law. Because if you ask me, I will recommend that a minister should not take more salary better than a lecturer in the university. It will make that not fighting to become a senator less attractive. But because of high money that accrue to that particular position, they will go there and collect all the constituency project money and embezzle them. Nothing happens. Are you now expecting the same corrupt moral people to amend the constitution to favor the poor? They will not. So if you ask me, blaming government, that government should provide the electricity, should provide this in goodies of life, they will not. They think about their own families. They are selfish because they are product of the society that is selfish. But if it's those people that are, that's why people that rule yesteryears are better than people of nowadays, because greediness has become order of the day. So if you ask me, I would say let parents go back to the drawing board. If you are parents well. The time you will begin to beat the hell out of that particular child that came home, keep stealing, coming home with what is not his or hers. Beat hell out of it. During my time, they pepper also. They pay they are not come with the big that is not yours. Say my oil had finished. What stop you from telling your parents? They will beat hell out of you. And if your mind is molded in that manner, even if you are grown up, see something that is not yours as a grown up, you will not take it. Because your mind has been built in a way that if you see those things, you will not say you take it. That is why the yesteryears during the time of Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe and those people that lead those days, they are less corrupt. But people of nowadays is wolves in sheep clothing. They don't see anything immoral from stealing public funds. And now you are saying you are blaming them that they are the one that will fix the site. No. Chat me on WhatsApp 08057837672. And look on your screen, you see my number. Let us pray. Ekwem na Chineke. Ekwem na ọ dị ihe siri m ike nke Chineke na-apụghị izi m ụzọ m ga-esi lụgbuo ya n'ihi na ọ mazuru ihe niile. Obi m siri ike na Chineke emeworo m ya, ya gazie. May the blessings of Chukwu Oke Pụrụ Ime Ihe be with you all now and forevermore. Ya gazie.